Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, but instead of seeing your reflection, you're standing face to face with yourself 10 years from now. You expect them to look happier, more successful, more confident, maybe even richer. But that's not the first thing you notice. The first thing you notice is the look on their face. It's not anger, it's not disappointment, it's regret. They look at you and ask one simple question. Why didn't you start sooner? Not, why weren't you smarter? Not, why weren't you more talented? Just, why did you keep waiting? Because the truth is, your future isn't destroyed by one huge mistake. It's built or destroyed by thousands of tiny decisions that seem completely harmless today. One more hour scrolling. One more day saying, I'll start tomorrow. One more week avoiding that workout. One more month putting off learning that skill. None of those choices feel important. That's exactly why they're so dangerous. Life doesn't usually change overnight. It changes so slowly that you don't notice it until one day, you do. Think about this. If you waste just 2 hours every day, it doesn't sound like much, but over a year, that's more than 700 hours. Over 5 years, that's thousands of hours. Thousands of hours that could have built a business, learned a language, mastered an instrument, gotten you into incredible shape, or completely changed your life. Instead, most people won't even remember what they spent those hours doing. That's the scary part. The biggest things we lose aren't stolen from us. We give them away one ordinary day at a time. And here's something nobody tells you. Your future self isn't asking you to become perfect. They don't expect you to wake up at 5 a.m., work 16 hours a day, or never relax again. They just wish you had been consistent. One workout, one chapter, 1 hour learning, one uncomfortable conversation, one small promise that you actually kept. Success rarely comes from one massive decision. It comes from hundreds of tiny ones stacked together, day after day. Most people are waiting for motivation, but motivation is unreliable. Some mornings you'll have it, most mornings you won't. That's why discipline matters. Discipline is simply doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Every time you keep that promise to yourself, you become someone you can trust. That confidence can't be bought. It has to be earned. Here's something else your future self wants you to know. Stop comparing your life to everyone else's. Social media has convinced people that if you aren't successful by 18, you're already behind. That's nonsense. You're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. Some people succeed at 20, some at 40, some fail 10 times before they finally get it right. The timeline isn't what matters. The direction is. Someone walking slowly toward their goal will always beat someone standing still. Maybe you're thinking, I'm still young. I have plenty of time. Maybe. But almost every older person says the same thing. I wish I had started earlier. Nobody reaches 30, 40, or 50 and says, I really wish I had wasted more time. It never happens. Time is the only thing you can never earn back. Money comes back. Opportunities come back. Even friendships can come back. Time doesn't. Every day that passes is gone forever. The good news is that you're still here. Your story isn't finished. You haven't missed your chance. You haven't ruined your future. You just have to stop waiting for some major version of yourself to appear, because that person doesn't exist. The confident version of you is built. The disciplined version of you is built. The successful version of you is built. One decision at a time, starting today. Not next Monday, not next year. Today. So imagine him eating your future self again 10 years from now. This time, they smile. They shake your hand. And instead of asking, why didn't you start sooner? They simply say, thank you. Because every good thing in their life started with one decision. The one you're capable of making right now.